You know, every great institution has an origin story, and today we're going to dive into the incredible journey of one of Pakistan's most important medical universities. It's really a story of transformation, from these super humble beginnings to a total powerhouse in education and healthcare. So, let's get right into it. Knowledge, service, character. Just three simple words, right? But these three words have been the guiding force for Jinnah Sindh Medical University since day one. They've shaped thousands of doctors, politicians, and leaders who have walked through its halls. It's the core of who they are. And that identity, it has grown into something absolutely immense. I mean, just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, JSMU is now the single largest medical university in the entire province of Sindh, a true giant in its field.
So that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? How on earth does a tiny college, literally born inside a hospital ward that used to be old army barracks, become the massive institution that we see today? Well, the story is pretty fascinating.
Let's start at the very beginning. We're going to roll it way back to a time when the idea of a university wasn't even on the radar yet. This is the story of its birth. So the university's story doesn't actually kick off in 1973. Nope, it starts way, way back in 1865, when the grounds were nothing more than army barracks. It took almost 100 years for that land to be handed over to the Jinnah Postgraduate Medical Center in 1959, which then paved the way for the college to finally be founded in 1973. And what a start it was. I mean, picture this. The brand new Sindh Medical College opens its doors inside a pediatric ward. There were no big grand buildings or sprawling campuses. Not yet. It was just 200 aspiring medical students and a really powerful vision for the future. Okay, so from that single ward, the college starts on this path of really strategic growth. The leaders knew that if they were going to thrive, they had to build some powerful partnerships. And this next period saw a series of absolutely brilliant moves. In 2003, it became part of the super prestigious Dow University of Health Sciences, letting them share resources and top-tier faculty. Then, in 2010, it officially merged with the very hospital it was born in, the Jinnah Postgraduate Medical Center. Plus, it built associations with National Institutes for Child Health and Cardiovascular Diseases, which dramatically expanded its expertise. You see, these were way more than just administrative changes on paper. Every single merger and affiliation was a deliberate step, like adding another strong brick to the foundation, getting the college ready for its ultimate transformation. And that transformation, really, this single most important moment in its entire history, was just around the corner. June 2nd, 2012, after nearly 40 years of building and growing, it finally happened. Sindh Medical College was officially granted university status. What a pivotal moment, decades in the making. With its new status, of course, came a new name, Jinnah Sindh Medical University, or JSMU for short. And this wasn't just symbolic. It marked its arrival as the third major medical university in the bustling metropolis of Karachi, a huge deal. So that brings us to today. What does the university that grew out of a single pediatric ward actually look like now? Well, today, JSMU is an absolute powerhouse. It's built around a core of 11 constituent institutes. Think of these as specialized centers for learning and research that form the backbone of the entire university, covering everything from basic medical sciences to dentistry, public health, and nursing. But its reach extends so much farther than that core. The university oversees this sprawling network of 35 affiliated institutes. I mean, from one single ward to a web of dozens of institutions, the scale of its growth is honestly staggering. And what's really cool is that its mission today directly echoes those original founding principles. The university is all about providing a modern education that's firmly rooted in the values of service and compassion, a direct link right back to that knowledge service character motto. But you know, maybe the truest measure of any university's success is the impact of its graduates. And JSMU's legacy here, it's just undeniable. I mean, check this out. Its alumni list is like a who's who of Pakistani society. You've got a former chief minister of Sindh, Arbab Ghulam Rahim, and prominent politicians like Khalid Maqbool Siddiqui and Imran Farooq. But its influence isn't just in politics. We're talking world-renowned surgeons like Dr. Asim Shamalak in the UK and famous media personalities like Shaista Wahidi.
So, the university's impact is incredibly far reaching. Its alumni aren't just practicing medicine, they are leading governments, they're shaping public conversations, and they're innovating in their fields, both inside Pakistan and out there on the global stage.
So, from a single ward to this massive network that's influencing an entire nation, JSMU's journey is just an amazing testament to the power of vision and smart, strategic growth. The first 50 years have been incredible, but the story is far from over, which leaves us with the big question: what will the next 50 years hold for this institution?